Hi, everyone. I'm Judy Mancuso, the founder and president and CEO of Social Compassion and Legislation. Our group was founded in 2007 to address, among many other animal rights issues that have come up over the years, but to address pet overpopulation. In our shelters, there are dogs and cats and rabbits that come in from being stray on the street are relinquished by their owners. And many of those animals return home. Others get adopted out, but a very large percent, and back when I started my group, was over 50% of the animals are euthanized, which means put to death because we failed them. We couldn't find them a home. We couldn't find their owner. And so, because there's not enough space to keep them all, they are euthanized. Well, one solution and a main solution to this is spaying and neutering pets. Therefore, we don't have all the oops litters, which just causes too many pets to be born and not enough homes. So I wanted to find a way to have a sustainable funding mechanism for spaying and neutering. And at the time, California has specialty license plates, and there was one for children's causes that was generating over $4 million a year. And I thought, wow, that sounds great. We need to do that for spaying and neutering. And that way we could get the money out to jurisdictions, cities, and counties that needed the help so that they could provide low cost or free spaying and neutering. I started working on what is now known as the Pet Lover's License Plate in 2008. And it was a long, laborious process, but by 2013, we got it on the road. And we had help along the way from so many. Dr. Gary Michelson with the Found Animals Foundation was integral. The Veterinary Medical Board was integral. And Pierce Brosnan, the actor that you might know as 007, he is actually an artist and donated his artwork in perpetuity to the Pet Lover's License Plate. Today, the license plate is generating about $500,000 a year to go towards grants for spaying and neutering. The deadlines are coming up for grant applications for the spay and neutering, and there's a panel of technical reviewers who are needed. These are volunteers. Also, the deadline for the technical reviewers is coming up. And what that means is that groups that do spay and neuter, whether it's a shelter or a nonprofit, can apply for this grant money. Then all the grants come in to the California Department of Food and Ag, and a panel of people, volunteers, review these applications and rank them based on certain criteria. Then it's all compiled, and who all has the highest rankings get the money, get the funding that they're asking for. So we're here today to tell you about the Pet Lovers Plate, but also if you are one of these groups who should be applying for funds to make sure you get it done by the deadline. And if you'd like to be on the technical review panel, also, there is deadlines to get your information in to apply. So I'm going to hand it over to Nick Sackett, our Director of Legislative Affairs, who's going to give you the information on the deadlines and where and how to apply. Nick?
Thank you, Judy. All right. I will start with those groups that would like to apply for funding. The deadline to apply for funding is January 5th, 2026 by 5 p.m. That's a Monday. You'll have to get your applications into CDFA, and we'll put links to everything that I'm talking about in the show notes so that you can have access to them. So, deadline to apply, January 5th. On Tuesday, December 16th, at 2 p.m. Pacific for those prospective applicants to walk them through the application process. So if you are interested, it would behoove you to watch that webinar on Tuesday the 16th at
That's
2
great.
p.m.
That's so helpful. Okay, Tuesday. And what time of day is that?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay, thank you.
Now, the technical review, the deadline for those who want to be on the technical review committee, who, as Judy said, review the applications and give a score to those who have applied. That application is due Monday, the 22nd of December at 5 p.m.
Please apply. Please apply for spay and neuter money so that we can get these animals altered so they don't reproduce and have all these unwanted litters. And please be a part of the process and apply to be a technical reviewer. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Judy.
Thank you.